Hello and welcome to Snake's. Hello and welcome to Ken's bedside iPad case review. Here I have 5 cases here. I'm just going to show you some quick reviews on them, ranging from cheapest all the way up to most expensive. We have the Folio iPad by XGearLive, the Incase Convertible Book Jacket for iPad, the official iPad case, the particle, I guess it's more of like a cover or bumper from 10-1 Studios. That one comes with the pogo stylus. And finally, Bytech iPad kickstand. That one down there is our cheapest. So let's go ahead and dive right into it with that one. Alright, so this particular case is made out of a fairly cheap bonded pleather type material with a little bit of a velvety foam inside of it. Kind of pushes the iPad up against here, up against the actual lip. Overall, it's a fairly basic case, nothing too special about it. What it does have, however, is the little slot in the back, much like the official case, where you can just pop that in there. You have a nice little lip you could type on. So we can take the iPad here, and just kind of slide it right in. There's nothing really securing it at all, it just kind of hangs there. It just kind of hangs out here with this stupid little tag right here that needs to go away somewhere. Yeah, so that's all there really is to this one. None of the ports are covered. The power button gets a little bit covered, not much. That one's good. Those are good. Yeah, so that's really all there is to this case. It feels really cheap. It only costs 20 bucks, so it is really cheap. And the iPad kind of slides right out of it without a problem. Whether or not that's a good thing is up to you. Overall, fairly basic case. Nothing too special. It's a little bit thick. A little bit thick. Adds a little bit of heft onto the iPad. Okay, the next one here is going to be the particle case by 10-1 Design. This is a rubberized case around the outside of it. It just pops on like so. So nothing too bad. Holds it nice and tight. It's got these little feet on the bottom so that when it's sitting flat, it is going to be, raised. That way your back's not getting all scratched up. On the front of it, it's a little tiny lip, not quite the same as the raised feet, but it will protect it. Everything on here lines up great. Nothing's covered. They even got a little separate hole just for the microphone. It lines up perfect. And it also comes with this fancy little capacitive stylus. So, works pretty easily. Not too bad. Just pops on right there and it'll hold it for you. Good case. No kind of typing position or anything like that though, which kind of irks me and made me buy another one. This is actually my first case. And it'll be nice for school at least. So yeah, overall I believe this one goes for about 40 bucks on 10-1's website. So if you need a stylus and you want a decent little rubber case around it, probably one to look into. Now we're going to mosey on over here to the 3 real contenders. We're going to start here with the official Apple iPad case. Super slim, by far the slimmest one that I have here. It again has that little lip, well, it originated that little lip design. And your iPad will slide right into it. Pardon me if I have to cut this part out, because this thing is extremely snug in there. It's kind of a pain to get in. I wasn't joking. There we go. And it's just kind of got this little flap that you just want to fold over and in behind the iPad here. Alright. So once it's in there, It's nice and secure. That thing ain't going nowhere. I guarantee it. Damn. Didn't have that tucked in all the way. Anyway, so folds up nice and flat. No big deal. Flips around to the back there. Same idea. None of the ports are blocked. Everything looks good. Now this little lip right here, there's a little lip. Makes it kind of hard to get to these buttons. You kind of got to push through the lip. Same for the power button up here. And this lip is actually what really annoys me. It looks like they just kind of glued it together. And it's not good to hold. This side's fine though. Overall, this is a really nice case, but I don't know, about 40 bucks for it. This is actually one of the ones I'm currently debating on keeping for my main case. So it's okay. It should hold up. It feels solid. It's made out of like a rubber with some sort of backing behind the front. And I'm going to go ahead and spare you guys trying to get this thing out because it does not come out. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay, so almost got it out here. There we go. Done with that case. Now this next one is the Incase. This is one I kind of want to cover more in detail. It's very, very different from all these other cases in that it can hold the iPad like that, like that, like that, or you can flip it around back here, and hey, now you got a nice little area to type on. So let's go ahead and just pop the iPad into there. Yep. Well, that's another reason I didn't really like this case too much, is that the iPad seems to outfit it, if that makes sense. They have like a foam padding behind the iPad, and it pushes it up and against the leather here, and it makes it really tough to keep it under. Then they also have this little Velcro lip here that just folds under the front and grabs on. So now it's nice and secure. Not going to fall out. So yeah, it closes up. It has this nice little band on the back here. It's kind of cool. Just bring that around the front. Now you're good to travel. Now in the case of it actually holding it up, okay. So yeah, it holds it right there, okay. That one you can actually tap the screen on without too much of a problem. Now the next setting is where it starts getting funny. Alright, so as you can see, I'm having a hard time getting it to lock into place there. But once it's locked in, it's okay. Now this next one is the disaster. So, and as you can see, so that's actually in the notch, and it's falling. Falling. Anyway, so don't use that last notch. Now here's my next problem. That's it in keyboard mode, typing mode. The angle that it puts it at really sucks. It's not deep enough for me. It should be more like that. It's like that. There's also a ton of space going on at the bottom here. So when you're actually typing on it, your wrist is kind of trying to reach over this whole area here. And as you can see, it really adds a lot of heft to the iPad and makes it look a lot bigger than it should be. I mean, it's an okay case, I guess, but I wouldn't pay the 60 bucks for it. Just get that out. Alright, not too bad. Now, on the one I just happened to grab off the shelf as I was in the store, and actually it became one of my favorites here. This is the one I'm currently using for my iPad. This is the Folio for iPad by XGearLive. Pretty simple, this one. It actually has 4 clips. Just going to pop that right in there. There you go. That's ready to go. It has a little seal on the back here, so you can just tuck that in. And that iPad ain't going nowhere. It's still nice and thin. No major bulkage. And the best part, you can wrap that around. Tuck that bad boy back in on the other side here. Whoa, don't hit the tripod. And then you have a nice perfect elevated surface that works really well. It's an identical angle to the Apple iPad case. Yeah, everything works obviously. One thing that nothing's covered at all because it's not covered. And if you want, and actually you can see the iPad is really held in there by this case. It's not going anywhere. Let me snap it out and show you the few problems that I do have with this case. There we go. Put that down there. If you can see right here, the felt is actually separating from the spine. Oh, actually I should mention it has a nice kind of carbon fiber finish on it. But as I was saying, it's kind of separating from the spine right there and right here, and this is the first day I've had this thing. That's not really a good mark of craftsmanship. I could probably Gorilla Glue it or something and fix it without a problem, but that sucks. My other problem is, you can see it's already starting to fray. I don't know why it's doing that. I ordered a new one to see, I actually found, this is in store for $70. I found it online for $44, so I have a new one in the mail. I mean, great design, just seems like kind of shoddy quality, especially at $70. I won't feel so bad at 44, but at 70, I could kill the person that made this, just because they screwed up those two little parts. But it is my favorite case so far, and that's the one I'm sticking with. Thanks for watching.